Hey, Chief. Over the last decade, you have made Clash one of the most epic mobile battle games in history, and we can't thank you enough for your years of dedication, passion, and epic battles. As we celebrate the 2022 Clash World Championships at ClashFest here in Helsinki, Finland, we want to take a never-before-seen reflection on how Clash of Clans has changed and evolved over the years, just to illustrate how much has gone into the ongoing development of our beloved game. In this visual tour of the last 10 years, we'll go over the major changes that have gone into the game. So, let's dive right in, starting with when the game was released in 2012. When Clash of Clans was first launched, the highest Town Hall level you could reach was the hallowed Town Hall level 8, with Town Hall 9 being released a few months later. The newest defense was the X-Bow, and spells were added to the game. Training costs were, how should we say, different? Many of you might remember the joys of having to spend hours waiting for your armies to train. There even used to be a serene waterfall on the map that had to be removed due to device performance issues. Who knew? Scenery was so ahead of its time. For the very first Halloween, we introduced spooky obstacles, which are a beloved mainstay even today. Does anyone remember pumpkin bombs? Santa spell? And unpleasant present made their debut too. In May of 2013, we saw the introduction of Town Hall Level 10 and the creation of Dark Elixir, one of the most valuable and protected resources in the game due to its scarcity. This update also marked the end of being able to sell your buildings. With the release of Town Hall 9, we also saw the introduction of a brand new facet of Clash of Clans. Heroes, Barbarian King and Archer Queen came valiantly to your aid with their backstory saying they were a barbarian and archer who consumed too much Dark Elixir. With the implementation of Dark Elixir as a new resource, we also introduced the concept of Dark Elixir troops. Hog Rider, Valkyrie, and Minion were the first Dark Elixir troops added to the game, with Golem and Witch added in a later update. Freeze Spell, possibly my favorite spell, was also added to the game and took up 2 housing space, if you can remember that. In 2014, we put the Clash in Clash of Clans. Clan Wars were introduced, and this feature forever changed Clash of Clans, elevating it to new levels of social collaboration and competition. It can be said Clan Wars is one of the defining features of Clash of Clans, and today it's hard to imagine what this game would be like without our friends and families battling for victory. We also saw the introduction of hero abilities in a brand new Dark Elixir troop, one that is still used by many pro players today, Lava Hound.
It's about time. We finally have Town Hall 11, yes?
It had been over 2 years since a new Town Hall level was introduced back in 2013. But in October of 2015 at ClashCon, Town Hall 11 was announced and saw its release in December of that same year. Along with the new Town Hall level, we also saw the introduction of a brand new hero, Grand Warden. Eagle Artillery was a brand new defense that also represented a paradigm shift in offense and defense strategies, just as Inferno Towers changed the Town Hall 10 meta. Air Sweeper, the forever bane of aerial attacks, was also added in the Town Hall 11 cycle of updates. Dark Elixir spells are now a thing. Poison Spell, Earthquake Spell, and Haste Spell were added to the game, adding new dimensions of tactics for players to explore. This update also brought the end of the controversial tactic of Town Hall sniping. This popular change to the game was praised by everyone around the world. And we're on to 2016. In 2016, several new features introduced to Clash of Clans would have a rippling effect, not just on the metagame, but also throughout the Clash community. 3 new troops were added: Miner, Baby Dragon, and Bowler. He's my favorite. These 3 troops are still popular and continue to be a part of the meta today. We also saw the addition of 2 new spells, Clone Spell and Skeleton Spell, as well as a brand new defense, Bomb Tower. The introduction of friendly challenges allowed clanmates to practice and hone their offensive and defense tactics. However, with the addition of friendly wars, the Clash community saw a rise in community-run tournaments around the world as Clashers created their own leagues and competition systems. These tournaments and community-run events ultimately led to where we are today with the later introduction of Clan War Leagues and the Clash World Championships. Without your hard work and dedication, it would be difficult to imagine all of us united together, celebrating competitive Clash teams from around the globe, battling to prove who is the top clan this year. Our Clash World Championships are a culmination of your drive to battle for victory, create new strategies, and push the envelope of what is possible in Clash of Clans. And the best is still yet to come. As Clash reached its 5th Clashiversary, we saw the introduction of one of its most polarizing additions, the day I joined the Clash team as community manager. Right? Huh? No? Fine. Okay. I was told it was because of the addition of Builder Base, originally envisioned as a system of head-to-head battles where players could partake in engaging in upgrading their builder base in between upgrading content in their home village. Builder Base will be undergoing redesign hopefully next year in 2023. The 5th Clashiversary livestream event gathered some of the top Clash content creators from around the globe and having them duke it out in front of the world. Legend says that we're still cleaning the glitter and the ribbons from the rafters after this epic celebration. Towards the end of the year, we began to strategize how we wanted to start adding new content, including Clan War Leagues and Town Hall 12 to the game. However, we first identified that we needed to create incentives to pave the way for upgrading your village. This saw the introduction of Clan Games. Clan Games was an exciting new system of challenges that rewarded players with all new items to help facilitate upgrading your village faster than ever. Book of Heroes, buildings, spells, fighting, and Book of Everything allowed instantaneous upgrades, while runes of different resources would fill your storages to the brim. All of this was in preparation for the following year.
Come on, builder! Come on now, builder! Have a jab!
2018 saw monumental changes in Clash of Clans. Hammer Jam heralded the release of Town Hall Level 12, the first Town Hall added in over 2 years since the introduction of Town Hall 11 towards the end of 2015. Town Hall 12 also included a brand new feature, its own defensive weapon, the Giga Tesla. For the first time, attackers had to not only contend with overcoming enemy defenses, but they now had to face a town hall that incorporated its own weapon. Giga Tesla shoots deadly arcs of electricity, while a giant explosion when the town hall was destroyed would add one last attempt at wiping out your attacking forces. The release of Town Hall 12 also saw another new paradigm shift in how Clashers built their strategies. Siege machines, mobile offensive clan castles were a new way for you to deliver your reinforcements in style. Wall Wrecker, Battle Blimp, and later Stone Slammer created new tactics for players in how to overcome walls, defenses, and provide some much-needed extra firepower for your attacks. Electro Dragon brought new offensive strategies to the battlefield with its Chain Lightning attack, while Ice Golem gave players both defensive and offensive freeze mechanics by giving your opponents the cold shoulder. Bat Spell, when first introduced, was a bit OP, though we eventually got the balance right after a couple passes. Trader's Tent found his way into our villages and our hearts when he began delivering his wares. Builder Hall level 8 gave players more content to tackle on the builder base side of the game. And we added 25 new goblin maps, adding new challenges to the single player campaign for the first time since the game was launched in 2012.
8 clans enter, 1 clan leaves.
The addition of Clan War Leagues was the culmination of what started at the end of 2017 to create a clan war system that would encourage players to upgrade and also allow clans to battle and prove who was the best clan in the world in a competitive ladder system based on a clan's skill. Millions of clans signed up for the Clan War Leagues, and hundreds of millions of players still battle for supremacy with only the toughest, smartest, and greatest clans able to climb to the top and compete in the World Championship. It turns out 13 is a lucky number, since this was the year Town Hall level 13 was introduced. Continuing with the Town Hall's defensive weapon, the Giga Inferno added a brand new fierce mechanic to protect itself. The Scattershot defense continues to thwart attacking units with its shotgun-like spread of munitions. Royal Champion, the 4th hero, was added to the roster of mighty units to lead your armies into battle. Her Seeking Shield ability is fierce as a ranged attack, and her ability to hop over walls with ease makes her devastating against enemy defenses. A brand new siege machine, the Siege Barracks, entered the battlefield like a circus clown car. Only this compact compartment came complete with fire-wielding wizards and power-packed P.E.K.K.A.s before disgorging its complement of clan castle troops. How's that for alliteration? Yeti, an all-new unit, trundled onto the battlefield carrying a parcel of Yeti mites. Season challenges were introduced as a way for players to add extra challenges and rewards to the game while being able to earn hefty rewards for their clashing. Additionally, hero models were converted to 3D in order to accommodate the new hero skins cosmetics. Features such as hero skins give players a collection of customizable accessories that add new aesthetic depth to their home village. Builder Hall 9 saw the introduction of Otto, a second builder for Builder Base, which allowed Master Builder to travel between villages and become a 6th builder in your home village. For many years, having plagued Legend League players stuck in the clouds, a newly redesigned Legend League system, also known as Operation Blue Skies, created a brand new way for trophy climbers to challenge themselves, no longer having to remain searching for an opponent for hours on end. Players could rest easy knowing they could conduct their Legend League attacks anytime they wanted. – 2019 also saw the very first World Championship in Hamburg, Germany, featuring Team Kesso, Tribe Gaming, Vatang, Queenwalkers, INTZ, Shenzhou, Nova, and MCES, in a nail-biting finale that saw Nova battle against MCES in the first ever Global Clash esports competition. Nova claimed the first ever World Champion title and took home their share of the $1 million prize pool.
Ordinary just got extraordinary.
Super Troops gave many classic units a new lease on life. By spending a bit of Dark Elixir on the Super Sauna, your plain vanilla units could be upgraded to their Super version for limited time. Super Barbarian, Super Giant, Sneaky Goblin, and Super Wallbreaker formed the first wave of Super Troops, followed by the addition of Inferno Dragon, Super Witch, Super Valkyrie, Super Minion, Super Wizard, Ice Hound, and Super Archer as well. Super Troops added a new twist to classic units by granting them special abilities, greater power, and cool new superhero outfits at the cost of increased housing space. Initially, you could only empower one Super Troop at a time for the duration of 7 days. However, eventually you were able to empower 2 Super Troops at a time that would expire just after 3 days, granting you greater flexibility in their usage. Heroes were the lords of the battlefield until the introduction of Headhunter, the first troop to specialize in targeting enemy heroes. With her deadly poisoned cards and ability to jump over walls, she bypassed all defenses and enemy units while an enemy hero was still on the battlefield. Heads weren't the only things to roll in 2020. Log Launcher was a brand new siege machine that featured an unconventional projectile attack. As its name suggests, Log Launcher would release logs to pummel anything in its path until its hit points ran out and the reinforcement troops were released. What's more terrifying than watching an enemy's army storm your village? How about an enemy that you can't even see? Invisibility spell was added to the game, allowing attacking enemies to temporarily hide from enemy defenses. Another cosmetic customization long awaited for was the addition of Sceneries. New colorful landscapes and vistas now decorated your home village, and everyone went bananas. No? Anyone? Ugh. Okay, fine. Let's continue. We've got a little bit more to cover.
Jump Flash is here. Town Hall 14.
Builder has long been one of the unsung and underappreciated members of the Clash Village. However, in the release of Town Hall 14, Builder decided to take a much more active role in the defense against enemy attacks. Tired of seeing his endless effort being torn down day after day, Builder now fought to preserve your village by actively repairing buildings closest to him while being attacked. Builder huts now featured a projectile-firing turret to aid in warding off devastation. The Town Hall's defensive Giga Inferno also now sported a toxic miasma in the form of poison damage and featured a cool new Mesoamerican-inspired aesthetic. Hero pets are new companions you can assign to your 4 heroes: Mighty Yak, Lassie, Unicorn, and Electro Owl deploy alongside your heroes, bringing support to your battlefield tactics. And not to mention they're incredibly adorable. The heat was turned up a bit when we added a brand new siege machine, Flame Flinger. We finally added a catapult to the game, and Flame Flinger not only hurls bundles of fire spirits, these pyromaniacal pests would spread their fiery fury to nearby flammable buildings. With so many flavors of dragons in the game, Larry the Skeleton was feeling left out from spreading some draconic dread. Therefore, Dragon Rider, the first mechanical dragon, was added as a brand new unit, though he's the only dragon-type troop that targets defenses. A bevy of new super troops entered the battlefield as well. Rocket balloons, super bowlers, and my personal favorite unit to spam, super dragons. Not since the introduction of Builder Base in 2017 has a brand new area for players to explore been added to Clash of Clans. Clan Capital, the newest feature recently added to the game, allowing the entire clan to build together and battle together. Clans work together to build a striving, powerful clan base and conduct weekly battles against other clan capitals for capital gold and raid medals. Clash of Clans has been running strong for 10 years, and we still have plenty of new content, new features, and new ideas yet to come. This is just a brief insight into our production roadmap we've got planned for the next couple years. We can't wait to show you what's coming next. The future of Clash of Clans is incredibly bright, and we can't thank you enough for being a part of this epic journey that has brought together millions of players from around the world. And although we may meet on the battlefield with conquest in our eyes, in our hearts, we are one big Clash family. Thank you for joining me on this history of Clash of Clans. And until next time, clash on!